Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your 2022 year in review. I'm really enjoying these readings. I wanted to do yours quickly because you are ruled by Mercury, and we're in a universal year 6. This is another something else you want to look at. Mercury is ruled by the number 6. So this can be a great year for you. Luck. Matter of fact, I just told my boyfriend, when we play, because I'm Virgo and a Gemini, Gemini moon, we need to add 6 into any numbers that we play. So keep that in mind. All right, so what we're going to do is break this reading down into seasons, but we're going to read it as a whole too. Let me tell you a few things that I feel for 2022. I feel like this is a time when you really are going to be expanding your horizons. I feel like springtime is going to bring you summer love. Like something in spring enhances summertime love, whether that's someone new, someone old, someone you're already with. Don't forget, Universal Year 6 is a great time for relationships. Those relationships that aren't meant to be any longer, let's just say, will work out of your life. But that's so that something new can come in. Remember that. What's not working has 2021 probably has tried to push it out of your life. So, just try to understand that because something new wants to come in. This is the year of the lovers, and that means marriages, that means babies, that means love in all forms. This is a year where I feel like a lot of people are going to find soulmates in love, soulmates in work, soulmates in collaboration, soulmates just to brush them alongside the road that, for whatever reason, activates something in you that makes you take a left instead of a right, that type of thing. Your ability to manifest is magnified, so keep that in mind, right? Because you want to expand your horizons this year. Anything that's trying to deflate it, you're going to feel it. So it can be a bumpy ride, but understand that bumpiness is just to help you understand that, this something is not expanding you, okay? Whether it be a person, a job, whatever it may be. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to use our unknown deck because honestly, I forgot the name of them. And we are going to use this for the seasons, and we're going to use the Crystal Vision. I think there's quite a few of you who love the Crystal Vision, so I decided to bring that out for you. And then we'll clarify as need be. So let's go ahead and begin. Well, that didn't take long. Okay, so opening up the reading, opening up your year is a death card. I think a lot of people feel like, I think I said this in Scorpio's reading too. That is a Scorpio card, by the way. What was I going to say? Oh, I feel like a lot of people feel like in January everything new should start. But really January, I feel like, is when we're kind of shaking off the dust of 2021. So give yourself time. Well, let's look at your next card, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So that's in the springtime, right? So I feel like, the winter so far is just saying we're closing doors to things that are no longer serving us, and now is the time to open the doors to the things that can expand us. The universe has your back, absolutely, because immediately an Ace of Pentacles comes out. This is about, the death card is really about a rebirth, is what it is. It's allowing yourself to have a rebirth. It's allowing yourself to close chapters. Not all chapters are meant to follow you. Think of if you're reading a book and they never put a chapter in, it'd be much harder to read. So anyway, Let's get summer and fall, and then we will, well, thank you. We have, look at this, the Three of Wands. Something has your attention. And then we have the Five of Swords. That's in the fall. We have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, card of Aries. You know, this is the underlying energy. Some of you, this is about business ownership, becoming a leader in your own right. You know, remember, becoming a leader doesn't mean you have to lead the world. Maybe you're just helping your community. You're leading the family. You know, whatever it may be. It's a very powerful card. Also, it's about new beginnings. Think of the Emperor, you know, starting. Really, I feel like the year starts in with Aries energy, but you know. So I feel like this is a very, very good sign. I don't know, for some of you, it could represent an Aries that maybe you had been with that for some reason is no longer serving you. All right, let's bring in the crystal vision. Everything's already pre-shuffled, but we're going to give it a shuffle or two for you. You know, these are the type of readings you want to kind of keep in your back pocket for the year, because, you know, some of it may not make sense yet, but in time it will. So, you know, it's like a personal reading. I always tell people, keep them as your tool for a while. Okay, let's start at the beginning. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm not going to read reversals. We have the High Priestess. Look at this. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You know what it looks like right off the bat. When you look at the Emperor, it's like a job that I had. For whatever reason, maybe I had to change jobs, or I lost my job, or whatever the reason is. And I know that can feel devastating. I know that and all that. But I feel like it leads you to new horizons. Because the Seven of Pentacles being next to that, that's your seed of intention. It's what you want to plant into this world. You know, that you wanted to take roots. It's your soul seed before you even came here to Earth. It's like your intuition knows that. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance, which is, you know, it's not cups, but it is security, stability, you know, something that can really take roots for the rest of this life. Even beyond your life, it can still have its roots. So I feel like something here wants to move you into that direction. I feel like you must want to move in that direction also. So here's the Ace of Pentacles, right? Let's see what comes under that or next to that and under the Seven. They all came face up, first of all. We have the Knight of Cups. Well, here comes our cups. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. Look at that. Queen of Cups can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You know, it's interesting because I feel like with this Knight of Cups coming in to you. Now, first of all, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, to me, feels like from the universe, right? It comes into your physical world. It's something that's tangible. I feel like that has more to do with your money, your career, your creativity, that type of thing, how you make your pentacles. And then you have the Knight of Cups coming into it. It's almost like two blessings at the same time. And I feel like, for some of you, this could potentially be someone that you had been with. Now, if this is, I don't feel it's like someone recently, because I feel like if this is speaking of love, whatever I close the door to, I do feel like I was meant to close that door, so that something new could be reborn, rebirthed. And that may be what we're looking at, the rebirth of a relationship that at one time you may have walked away from. And I want to say something else too. I feel like, you've come so far. Like you really are starting, not just starting, but like, really trusting your intuition to lead you. And what I mean by that is, if I'm fearful of love, or I'm fearful, we can be fearful of money. We can be fearful of success. Sometimes I just got to face that. And I feel like what it's saying is the more that you trust your intuition to guide you through these situations, and trust like your first feeling, your first thought, I don't think you can go wrong. So I do feel like this is talking about love, that potentially, and it's funny because I felt like that, and I felt that for you before it even came up, that something in spring was bringing you, first of all, this Ace of Pentacles, and then this Knight is bringing in a cup of love. I mean, it's some type of fulfillment. And we're going to go back and clarify all these. Okay, well, let's keep going. But you can almost see right off the bat how it is, closing the chapter 2021, let's just say, allowing ourselves to have that rebirth, trust our intuition, especially as it relates to our pentacles, but not just our pentacles, to everything. This is a year, for you expanding your horizons. Well, here is the payoff within that Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords. I feel like I'm giving someone a second look. And it feels different. We have the Chariot, card of Cancer. I often feel a Chariot is a reward for you taking that time to figure out your emotional house, and it's coming right under your emotional house. So I do feel like it's like, here are the reins to the Chariot. Take it to wherever you want to take it, right? It's being led by your intention. Your intention takes this Chariot to where you want to take it. So I like that the Three of Wands opens that up, because that's a very optimistic viewpoint. We have the Page of Wands, which is like the Fool to me. We have, well, hello, Nine of Pentacles. We have the Fool. And we have the Unknown card. Interesting, because we have the Fool here. The Fool's looking back at that Nine of Pentacles. That Nine of Pentacles is all about building success, building one's foundation, and knowing that you can do it. Listen, I may not have all the answers, but I know if I put my focus on it, I'm going to grow it. I feel like, honestly, for some, like I was in a relationship, I feel like for some reason they stifled my growth, especially my creativity, and even my money. And I feel for whatever reason, like, it needed to end. And it did. It feels like it did end. And what happened afterwards? Well, I feel like, once you got past that initial pain of it, you started to understand that, listen, maybe there is more for me. Maybe I haven't been concentrating enough on me or my pentacles. So the universe is listening to you and supplying you what you need. Again, it's going to take your effort. But I feel like you have the opportunity of true success, not just in pentacles, but maybe in love too. Because I feel like, like, let's say maybe I already had this 10 of Pentacles, and for whatever reason, Death card says, well, it's time to close that chapter. Again, can be a job, what have you. But it replaces it immediately with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm saying immediately, we're going from winter to spring. But it does replace it. And not only does it replace it, but it amplifies it with also the Knight of Cups. Okay, and then we got a couple extra cards. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. We have, hello, Ten of Cups. Celebrations over that Ten of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Honestly, I don't know why I always say honestly. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of this deck. I'm just looking at these because I feel like this is its own little thing. The Page of Swords tells me that you probably have been in this period of time where you're really gaining your voice back, right? You're learning your uniqueness in the world. You're learning to stand up for yourself. You're learning fairness. You're giving fairness and demanding fairness back, that type of thing. It's like a process that you have gone through. And then I feel like with all this energy here, the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, it's moving us down here because I feel like it's giving us a reason to celebrate something very joyous. And if we look at what it is, it's the Ten of Cups. So, funny how I said, it's the Ten of Pentacles up there, it's not the Ten of Cups. Well, now we have the Ten of Cups. With the Page of Pentacles right next to that. This could be two earlier people. But I really feel like what this is saying is many of you have really gained valuable knowledge as it relates to how to be in a relationship. When to leave a relationship if it's not working, when not to leave, when is it worth, trying to work it out, all of that. I feel like it's been part of probably your last 9 years, that journey, right? Because that cycle is now ending. So, I don't know, Gemini, it looks pretty dang good. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in the crystal vision and let's read this as a whole. It's funny, I had someone say, please don't shuffle so close to your mic, but it's like I have nowhere else to shuffle. Okay, let's give them a cut. I know we have a lot of cards on the table, but this is for your year. I'm going to bring us down even a little further. And let's begin. Let's look at the first row, which is, let's just say, your winter. Well, hello, sun. Look at that. First of all, the Death card, right? Something ends. Something closes. And then look what shows up. The sun. I don't know why I'm holding it like that. First of all, card of Leo. We have Scorpio and Leo. I want to say, when I was just looking up the astrology for Gemini, it's funny, I saw somewhere where it said Gemini and Leo are really best together. I haven't done, I've done so many personal readings, but I haven't done a lot of Geminis and Leos together. So interesting. I bet y'all get a personal reading now. Someone wanting a personal reading who's either Leo or Gemini somehow attached. It always happens that way. But anyway, I just read that today. So the sun. The sun's illumination, First of all, it's illuminating whatever doors need to be closed. And, you know, and really listen. That's probably the most important thing, because if I don't close certain doors, I'm not making room for anything new that wants to come in, that maybe is meant to come in. With the Seven of Pentacles, right? That is your soul's seed of intention. That's how I read it. It's your soul's seed of intention. It's a seed that had already been planted before I came here to this earth. And now, the timing, right? Seven of Pentacles is about patience, allowing that seed to come to full fruition, full term. And here is the ace that is dropping from that tree. So anyways, the sun gives you complete illumination over anything that is not expanding your world. Look at that, with the Death card again. Over the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords. You know, some of you, especially with 2020, 2021, could have lost loved ones. And, you know, I'm very sorry if you did. You know, you all know, I know that feeling. But I also feel at the same time, I want you to understand that if you have, the majority, then, you know, it's like when they cross over, this is how my guides make me feel. When they cross over, what's the first thing they want to do? They want to start helping you. They want to, you know, in this spiritual world, I want to help my loved one on earth. So know that it's guidance, and it's definitely available to you. But it takes time to heal. It takes time to heal. And listen, I don't feel just that. I also feel it's the closing of certain doors. And, you know, we are always going through the healing process. This is just not a one-time thing. It's like, okay, that happened. That was hard. Allow yourself to heal from it, not carry it with you, and then move forward. So, let's keep going. See what comes over that Ten of Pentacles. Well, Four of Wands. The Empress. And I had one card. Look at this. The Knight of Cups coming over the Knight of Cups. Can I tell you, I feel like, because one knight's coming this one knight's coming this way, but they're connected. You know, it's almost like I feel like there's two people who are being guided together. Two people who may be even looking for each other. Maybe I don't even know I'm looking for you, but I am looking for you. And I feel like it's the same on the other side. You know, I mean, like with the other person. You know, I kind of feel like with the Death card opening up your reading, but the Sun over that, I just feel like it's almost like I know the 2021 has been difficult. I feel like it's been more than 2021, but maybe 2021 feels like the breaking point. And, I want to say I know how hard it is to move on from certain things in our life. But if, honestly, we have to, because I feel like what this is saying is it's almost like whatever you had to give up will be replaced. But look how it's being replaced. It's being replaced like tenfold. You have the Four of Pentacles, which is the marriage card. Again, we're in the year of the lovers. The lovers, Gemini. I mean, if anybody should be able to celebrate this energy, it should be you. The Ten of Pentacles over the Four of Wands. What a powerful type of love. Not just that, but I feel like it's just not about the love. It's about the security that these two can build. And then you move into the Empress. Listen, some could be having a baby, right? Like I meet the knight, like two people, and then the Empress could certainly represent having a baby. But I really feel like what the Empress is representing is you and who you have become, male or female, by the way. Let's talk about the Empress. The Empress is nurturing. She's loving. She's strong. She has overcome. She doesn't let life stop her from achieving what it is she wants. If there's a block in front of her, she will go through it, over it, around it, whatever she needs to do. She now has that wisdom. I do feel like here, this is saying I was really learning how to be in love in all facets. Maybe for some, listen, I'm a Gemini moon, and I have a habit where I easily want to run away. Oh, is that the right word? Because I have left, I've left relationships just because, but then I come back, you know what I mean? And I think my lesson was to learn not to run away. Many of you know I'm in a twin flame relationship, and I'm not even just talking about Sam, I'm talking about in my whole life. It's like I had this urge, right? Anyway. I don't know. I think if anyone should be able to celebrate the energy of the lovers, it should be you. All right, we have the Devil, card of Capricorn. Some of you may have walked away from a Capricorn. This Capricorn could be the one that's coming back. And again, I feel like there's a difference here. Whatever door I closed here, I don't feel like that's the person. Now, it doesn't mean it can't be, because two people can always make the choice to like really work on a relationship. But because it's coming over the Eight of Cups, I feel like this is the energy I've left. This could be energy also feeling tied to something. Like I always, like it made me feel tied. It's funny. I did a personal reading and I keep getting these words that she wrote me that I think it was her husband said, no, husband or boyfriend, that he felt caged in. And I told her, I said, I knew immediately that he must have been a Capricorn, and he was. Because, they can feel that energy. But remember, this is about things that tempt you, right? Things that tempt you. But this is you walking away from that type of energy and also healing it. Now, that can be you, that can be someone else, that can be both of you. It talks about living in our shadow energy. There's a time and a place for that, for sure. That's what the Hermit's all about. The reflection over. All right, let's keep going. We have the Strength card. We have a lot of Leo on the board. Gemini. We have a lot of Leo on board. I don't know why. It's just, it's like when I read something, especially when I'm about to do someone's reading, I know that I'm meant to, like, speak about it. Otherwise, I don't think I would have saw it. So, Strength card. I don't know. I just feel Leo, Leo, Leo. But also, this is about you. This is about your inner strength. This is about taming, right next to the Devil, it's about taming that shadow. Taming those things that want to keep us bound. Where do I find this strength? I find it within. It comes within. Why is it within? Well, because I have lived before. I have much experience. I just don't know it. It's like we're born with amnesia. We can't remember, most of us can't remember like past lives. Thank God. Because you certainly don't want to take the challenges, the memories of the hardships But anyways. All right, so just like I thought, the spring is bringing you in this Ace of Pentacles, and it's bringing you in, now we have 2 cups, but I feel like this is 2 people matching the same energy, the same vibration, let's say. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting, though, it is in reverse. We're not reading reversals, but I do feel like it's kind of meant to be in reverse. So 5 of Pentacles is about those tower moments. You know, maybe the death card, a closing of a chapter. Maybe it wasn't your choice. But if you just allow the universe to lead you, I think you'll understand. It'll bring you to better. Can I just say that? So anyways, the 5 of Pentacles is about something that happens is out of our control. You know, and it can be a job loss, like out of my control. Nothing I could do about it, right? If it's in reverse, it's like I feel it's the opposite of that. So really what I'm feeling is even after the tower, it's my viewpoint that really matters. You know, when I see the 5 of Pentacles, I think about what am I learning right now, right here? What is it telling me? It's telling me that I'm learning the art of compassion. I'm learning the art of sympathizing, all of that. It is connected to the energy of the Empress. So this is something that the Empress had to overcome, but she did overcome. And what did it do? It made her stronger, not weaker, stronger. Why? She gave her time. She gave herself, he or she gave herself the time to understand and heal. You know, it's almost like I've been pulled to bad boys all my life. And finally, with the Sun, I'm seeing that pattern. I've been pulled to bad girls all my life. Now I can see that pattern. It's clear. I'm not saying you are. I'm just using that as an example. Okay, let's keep going. Whoa, a little flippy. We have the 7 of Wands coming over that 5 of Swords. We have, hello, Ace of Wands coming over the Chariot. We're now in your summer. You know, time is fluid. I want you to understand that. Time is fluid. But we're just kind of, I do it this way so it, you know, kind of gives you an idea. And then we have the Chariot, which like flipped and flipped. But we're not reading that reversal. So the Chariot. Double Cancer, by the way, on the board. 2 chariots, very close together. What do I love about this? First of all, let me tell you, I feel like as this is relating to love for you, I feel like it's you, and then there's someone else. Now, I may not know them, or I may know them, but I feel like it's starting with the intention, right? I'm opening up room for newness. Listen, the 4 of Wands over that 10 of Pentacles with the 10 of Cups here, I don't know that you could have a stronger love affair. You know what I mean? And I feel like, truth be told, it took time for me to get to this point where I can really give love and I can really receive love. When you see the 4 of Swords at my table, I feel like, first of all, it's the healing of the heart, but there's one extra sword, and that is your sword. What is my part in this? Have I been pulled into darker energy because I just felt weak? You know, it's figuring out the root, giving myself time to do that. I know that you do that because the Ace of Wands is mirroring that energy. So, you have two chariots. So I feel like two people, whether they know it or they don't know it, are searching for each other. And it's like both getting to the point of the chariot. So both getting to the point of being able to control their own reins without, I mean, the reins is mind control. Like, you control that chariot with your mind, your intention. Please don't forget that, because especially with us opening up with the Three of Wands, your intention, your viewpoint of your world and what can be. I'm not looking down to the 10 on my path. I'm only at the 3, which is right where I want to be, because that's where I feel like sometimes the excitement and the joy and all of that lies. Hello, Ace of Cups. Wow. I mean, you have all the love cards. What's the only thing we don't have so far is the Two of Cups, with the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, which is the commitment card. Now we have the Ace of Cups. My cup runneth over. You may be saying those words. My cup runneth over this year. Love, even after the Tower. This Ace of Cups is love of life. Love of what you do. Doesn't mean life is like all easy. But I'm able to overcome challenges so much easier now. So it's the love of what I'm doing, the love of my life, love romantically. It's all that. It's universal. It's like the woodpecker's back, pecking at my house. Anyway, we have the Nine of Wands coming over the Nine of Pentacles. And then we have the Wheel coming over the Fool. Destiny. 2 nines. First of all, some of you may have a 9 life path. And this will be, a year of reflection, of understanding myself, my life, my actions, where I let other people take my voice, take my advantages, take my blessings, not any longer. I feel like this is about, in the Nine of Pentacles, it's about building success for you independently. Doesn't mean that you can't be in love. You can certainly be in love, but this is like your baby. This may be something you began and then maybe you gave up on it. I don't know, but I feel like it's saying, don't give up on it. Don't quit. The Knight of Wands is, it's been a heavy time of, lots of responsibilities. But really what I got to figure out is am I carrying more than I need to? Don't give up on your successes, because here it is. Here it is. And be willing to move with change. Like, if you're feeling like let's say you have a tarot business and you're doing certain readings. I see it all the time where certain readings just doesn't grab the attention of the people. So I have to pay attention to that, right? And I got to make changes where changes are needed. That's kind of what I'm feeling down here. But my God, I really feel like I don't know. I feel like this, it's funny because every reading I'm doing, I'm feeling like this is going to be your best year. Well, let me tell you, I feel like this is going to be your best year. And not just in money, but also in love. Perhaps marriage. Doesn't have to be marriage, but commitment. I feel like many of you are ready. Like, you're ready. You've been working on yourself. You've been clearing certain energy. And it's not always about clearing, it's more about understanding it. Where is my part? Like, how do I react? What do I give away? And the more that I can learn that about, that's all I need to know is myself. You know, and then it's like you're in the skin of the Empress. And from that energy, you do not need to fear anything, because you know whatever comes your way, you'll know immediately if it's good or if it's not good. You know how to build it. You know how to take nothing and turn it into gold. The wheel is here. This is like, it's like 2021 was a karmic year, and now 2022 is, I don't know, is the year of the lovers. Okay, let's take our last card, and then there's a couple I may want to go back and clarify. Your cards are just coming out so nice and easy. Well, we have another Knight. Knight of Wands. Again, don't forget, when a Knight shows up, they're on a mission, and their mission is to reach you. I often feel like they're being sent from the king or the queen or the empress or the emperor. But they're on a goal, and their goal is to reach you and bring you with whatever this Knight carries. This one is about desire, passion, movement, action. This is good, right? This is good. And I like that it is mirroring the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So you have two Knights here, the Knight of Cups over the Knight of Cups. You had, I feel like you had the Knight of Pentacles, but I don't see it. But I feel like that energy of like a guardian angel, and this may be someone, that I have lost and now is stepping forward as my guardian angel. And I feel like if you can trust your intuition and you can trust the signs, I feel like you are guided to almost like you're heaven on earth. It feels like heaven on earth. Doesn't mean there won't be challenges, but I know you can get through them. I know that you have grown so much. And I feel like so has someone else as it relates to love. I hope you really take chances within your careers, within your businesses, within your self-employment. Many of you may be working from home and really loving it. I feel like with the Ace of Cups and the Wheel on this bottom row, I feel like I wrap up the year with an exclamation point. Like, I want to title your reading Best Year Ever. But I already titled someone that. Okay, I want to come up real quick before I let you go, and I want to look at the Four of Wands. And that didn't take long. Let's see what we get. We have Hello World. So, why I wanted to look at the Four of Wands is because I want to know, is this past or is this present, future, that type of thing. So I know it's on the next chapter. Right? It's the next chapter. The Death card is saying, allow the next chapter to open up. The World card connected to that Four of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles. Hello. We have the Hangman. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like for a few, this is talking about someone that perhaps you have been with. And I feel like the Hangman is a period of time. Same with the Four of Swords. It's a period of time. I'm taking time out. For what? The Four of Swords, to heal my heart, to heal my mind. The Hangman, I'm seeking wisdom on my next steps. What should I do? Right? I feel like there is someone that this is not, for a lot of you, I feel like this is new. This hasn't even happened now. Someone could be coming in from a past life. But I do feel like there's some of you who have been in a relationship, or at least, had some type of connection before. Because You know, you are missing them. But in the same time, I feel like, you know, they did hurt you. Of course they hurt you because here's the Four of Wands, right? So there was pain involved with this, you know. And I feel like, I don't feel like, again, this is the person, if I just left someone. This feels like it's been a while. Because I feel like the growth has been tremendous. Now, how do you know? What if they were sneaky? You know, allow them to reveal themselves. Don't move too quickly. Take it slow. Enjoy each moment. See what happens. Follow the signs. Trust your intuition. You know, if someone comes into your life and you are now in the energy of the Empress and they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, it won't happen. It can't happen. The sun is here. The sun's illuminating everything. So any shadows will be revealed. But I don't even feel that, honestly, because, you know, with two chariots, I feel like, you know, and the chariots being a reward for coming to a balance within oneself, you know, the feminine and the masculine, the shadow and the light, all of that, you know, balance. So, I wanted to look. There I go. Let's look at the Ace of Cups real quick. We have the Queen of Swords. So, Gemini. Can be another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this queen, the Queen of Swords, you know, what kind of life does she want? She wants a life of honesty, of truth. She demands that. She demands that from herself, but also from others. It's definitely shown this queen has recovered from whatever tower event that had, like, you know, tied her hands before. I'm just noticing all the white doves around her also. The white doves, you know, it's like our loved ones from heaven sending us love. But I really feel like this is also letting you see that it's directly related to you. To you. All right, guys, I think I'm going to let it be. Again, this is something that, if, you know, just save it. I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like this is something that's going to help you through the year. And then on top of your monthlies. I'm trying to think how your monthly was for January. I don't know. You can let me know. You know, if the two relate for you. I mean, I already know they will. And I'm not being cocky. I just know my guides. And I know my guides know your guides. You know what I mean? So, I think this is a year when you truly are expanding your horizons in all different areas. I feel this is a year where you're truly able to let go of the past, especially the pain of the past. I feel like this is a year where springtime brings you an abundance of love. Maybe in lots of different formats. It's going to be different for each person, right? And be open to it. Like, don't put certain expectations. Like, if this is divine's hand, then we can trust it. But if we worry about it, take your time. Just take your time. Don't think there's anything to worry about down here. And also with the wheel here, again, it feels like 2021 was like a karmic year, and 2022 is the soulmate year. So I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you for sharing the videos. You know, it helps my channel grow. I'm having a very hard, I'm going to be honest, having a hard time staying on YouTube because I'm just not making, you know, hardly any money. And it's YouTube. You know, they've done so many different changes that a lot of readers are really, well, I'm sure everyone, a lot of people are suffering, and some not. Some are, it works for them. But, you know, thank you for your donations, because it is your donations that keeps this channel alive. I mean, it truly is. Thank you for your personal readings. I do want to say personal readings fill up quickly. And I don't know, I'm thinking about the springtime taking off from doing personal readings, because they are, listen, when I do a personal reading, they're very personal. I dig deep. You think these are deep? Or deep? Like, you know, I don't know if I don't know. They're like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Some people, that's probably too long, but like I give you my all in a personal reading, so it can be very, very draining at the end. So sometimes you have to take a break from doing them, and I think maybe in the springtime I may do that. I'm not trying to sell a personal reading. I don't want you to get a reading unless you feel like you need it. But if you do, I definitely get it in there so I can put you in the books. And I would say right now it's a 3 to 4 week wait. Though I'm trying to speed it up. I really am. Plus do everything else I'm doing. So anyways, thank you for everything. Just being with me. Some of you have been with me from the start. Thank you. You've seen the growth in me. I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth in you. Tremendous. So I don't know. Thank you for your comments. I love your comments. Like, I just love reading your comments. So please tell me how it relates to you. Tell me where you've been, and I say that because I feel like the comments help other people, because many times I feel like a lot of people who write the comments are in the Empress's energy, and you never know where you've been can help someone who is there right now. So that's what I feel the comments are about. I feel like it's like you're just beautiful to each other, and I want to thank you for that. Thank you for 2021, and I hope 2022 is really your best year yet. So thank you guys. I love you. As always, I will see you next time at my table. Bye-bye.